is on. I have watched the lady cow move, and I didn't see any big limping.
No, she's fine.
Oh, there you are.
Okay.
Did you watch her?
Yeah.
What's that? Anything going on?
She might be a little sore from whacking the door frame, but she's fine.
I think that's what happened to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. The two of them rushed out the door.
Yeah, somebody shot me a picture of it.
Yes.
Any idea what scared him?
Yes, I think I do now. I didn't see that it was light outside. I thought it was dark, and then I just thought it was all these people, but it was light outside. So I think it happened when Lockie jumped a puppy coming out of the barn, and everybody ran to get the
Oh,
two-
could have been, yeah.
two dogs jumping.
Because they're pretty jumpy, even Elvis. You
He-
know?
He's picking it up from her.
Yeah.
Can you get a rope on her at all?
Oh, yeah.
We're on camera. I mean,
Yeah.
down.
Well, I got a halter and lead rope on her now. I can just step on the rope and snub her up to the wall like you would a horse.
Yeah. And you can pat her and things.
Yeah, she doesn't like it, but yeah.
Well, I think probably we ought to try doing that. Or you ought to try doing that.
All right, I was just wanting to let her settle some and see how she settled, but she should.
I think this time she's settled.
Oh, thanks.
You've got cookies in some pocket.
No? Huh. You
Well,
want my deodorant, do you?
You got an itch. Funny dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's time we at least try to be able to touch her.
Yeah, if we touch her every day, see how she does.
We have over here, don't we have apple, carrot treats?
Oh, no, they're down in the barn already.
Oh, they're gone.
No, they're still down in the barn. Somebody moved them down there where the green is.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll get on with this.
Oh, would you like the mail?
What else is going on for Barn Report?
Oh, just trying to keep everybody dry. I thought about talking to you about moving those doors and boards in the back of the G tent, and if I could finish that back wall with something, even if it's wire and plywood, that'd be a dry stall.
Oh, you mean the back of the Tanner's?
Mhm.
Yeah. It's not dry now? No.
Well, not that one side because it's all
Oh,
open at the
yeah.
top. And I could have fought with it some today, but between it being wet and trying to build scaffolding, and I'll start cussing and throwing stuff. And
No.
if I ain't got everything ready to do it, then I don't even want to get into it.
No, well,
And what's his name that moves the manure?
yeah.
What's his name?
Mark?
I'm terrible with names. Yeah. He told me that he could help me Friday.
Oh, good.
So hopefully Friday morning, he and I'll get started on that. But yeah, it's soaked in there. And every time the donkeys and the goats will hang out in that stall. But then when the horses come in, it runs them out.
Right, that's the stall in the front of the barn. We
Yeah.
don't have names for these. But out back, why don't we splurge and go ahead, if you're gonna do it right, why don't we get the plywood and do it?
Yeah,
So it's been
I think it wouldn't take anything, and
nothing much.
yeah, poor Freedom ever since Huxley came, him and your mayor teaming up, and mine's getting treated like the ugly duckling, but
Oh.
It's not that cold yet. But it,
not the hat. You can sniff anything you want, but that's
don't
all.
chew on the hat.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
He's a funny dog.
He is.
You know that female is a nice dog too.
Isn't she? Yeah, she's a nice
The one that
girl.
was just here,
Who's that?
Moira.
Moira.
There's so many dogs. I can't remember
Well,
people's
she's
names.
spotted.
She looks like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She the one with the blue eye?
I don't know about that part.
Yes, I think
Could
she
be.
does.
Yeah, got a patch and a blue eye.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I like her.
Yeah, it's nice.
She's got diarrhea, so we decided not to like her.
Yeah.
Yeah, not as much, yeah.
That could be a problem.
She was in for about 3 minutes, then we found out her condition and she
yeah,
left.
yeah.
Okay, are we ready?
We'll take her another night.
Brooksby Village. They're trying to convince me to go to retirement home. I don't think that's what happened. Hopefully.
Jan?
Hopefully. And this is from Jan, who mailed it on the 22nd.
You just messed up my writing. You just did
There you
that.
go.
You just did that. Can you? Yeah, he can have it.
You can have it.
Yep. I know who it is and where it's from. Unfund and pool pickers.
The main reason for stress is daily contact with idiots. Okay.
You know what that stands for, don't you?
Right. Okay, my mom said I need a selfie stick, so wherever I see one taking a selfie, I can hit them with my stick. Yup.
Yeah, that too.
Reader's Digest. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom? Because the P is silent.
Oh my gosh.
Where are they getting these things from? Okay, we got that one. Wild caught seafood delivered. Wild Alaskan. Yeah.
Boink.
Huh.
Ooh, he's a good boy. Can you get that phone, Marky?
Maybe we should look into this.
Where is it?
Wild
is it
caught seafood delivered?
lo- Is it local?
No, well, Alaska.
Oh, no.
This is Christmas, well, we're not doing Christmas yet. They want to give me another charge card. I don't want. Okay.
Will you stay out of the wood pile, my friend?
Okay, well, we'll worry about that some day, too. We got boxes?
We have a box and an envelope. Bag,
Okay.
A bag, I should say. And it's not for you. It just isn't.
There we go. Get out of there.
Yes, you can steal that if you must. You can steal that if you must. Not you. No, not gonna do that. My glasses. No, don't slobber on me, please.
Okay. What on earth?
What we got there?
I don't know. Let's see what we got for pieces of paper to go with it. Aluminum plating mirror.
Does it say from whence it came?
No, I don't see anything here.
Huh. You didn't order it?
I don't know. I haven't found out what it is yet. Here, you have that and see if you can find anything in the bag.
Yeah.
And I'll figure out what on earth it is. Oh, here's another slip.
Oh, okay, that might.
If this fits your car, I hope it gives you a waha.
Oh!
Here we go.
Uh-huh.
Having hit the house 3 times in the last, well, since my neck. The trouble is I don't turn around and look. If this fits your car, I hope it gives you a wider field of view when backing up. If not, maybe someone else could use it. I went backing into things until I got a car backup camera. From Rita in Alabama. I have a backup camera, but it doesn't, I can't see it. It's not distinct enough, you know? I've seen people's backup cameras, and they're, you know, you can read them, but mine's all foggy.
Uh-oh.
Well, all that means is you gotta clean the screen on the outside, the lens.
Was that what's about? Well, for crying out loud, somebody clean it.
There you go. You get yourself a job.
I mean, I've been driving it for 4 years without a dirty backup thing. I'll be
I
fine.
never had a backup camera in anything I ever owned.
Oh, well, can you take care of that project?
Yeah, I can do it right now.
Okay. Thank
If
you.
that's that's going to be pretty funny if that solves the problem. But at any rate, it's not a, no, you can't have this one. It's not a toy for you. It's a toy for me. Not too sure. Oh, here, it's got directions. They're all in Chinese. Wait a minute. They are, there's usually one that's in English. Wait, there is usually an English one someplace. Well, I tell you what, I'll go try it outside when the time comes.
Yeah, when it's dry. Is it have an adhesive on it, or is
I
that
don't
how it
know.
works, or does it have nuts and bolts in it? Maybe it just.
I wonder what it hooks
Yeah, I'll have to figure this out.
onto. That's all cardboard. That's cardboard. I better save the directions because we're not doing well.
Yeah.
Cindy, why do they send us to us? Because you're here.
We'll hand it over to Matt.
I don't know, Matt. I don't know. Matt couldn't put the bed together here. I was worried about him.
Problem solved.
Well, that was quick.
Did it? What? Did it solve?
Yeah.
Have you ever installed a backup mirror?
How do you feel about a backup here with the directions in Chinese?
Hell, I couldn't put a bed frame together.
Oh, that just looks like it just clips on.
You just must clip it
Let
on
me
that.
see that.
What's a
There's the
clip on? The
directions.
rear view mirror?
Okay, well that's
No, this
Clip on the rear view mirror to give you a wider.
it must be.
oh yeah.
Oh, so that's gonna be easy.
Yeah. See, it's adjustable.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
You want me to go put it
Sure,
on?
go put that on.
Okay.
I'll throw out the rest of the
See
directions.
if we can think up any other projects.
We're batting 1,000 so far, Cindy.
Let's see what's in this box. Okay. This is very heavy.
Very heavy.
That's it.
Very heavy. Very heavy.
It's the last time he'll be in for mail call for a while. We put him to work.
Oh, this is from the American Cornhole. Service dog project? Hi, Rita.
Oh, it's Rita.
I think I think we figured that out. We gave it to him. We gave it to Matt. He's out there right now. We'll give you a report in a few minutes.
That was quick. He's back.
I said,
That was fast.
Fixed.
wait, report, please. Wait a minute, Rita. It's on.
This is the
Matt
lady
reports
who
it is
sent
on.
On the phone.
Rita from Alabama. Did you want to tell her how you did it?
Now,
She's from
you
Alabama.
pull the tab down, sticks right on the mirror, works perfect. Well, I just looked at the picture. Thank you.
Instructions were in Chinese.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Goodbye. Bye.
Thank you, Rita.
Okay. This is corn tossing?
Cornhole.
Cornhole. You know about that?
Yeah.
Well, I got
I know how
some.
to play cornhole. Here.
Oh, well, you better
You
open
got
it.
to get the boards, but
We already have them.
where?
Would you believe it? It's in the eight. I remember them.
Yes, yes.
How come
I've
we
seen
weren't
them.
playing cornhole at Dog Fest?
I don't, because we didn't understand what it was. I didn't know about this.
Oh, it's a fun game.
Well, the woman that plays it all the time just gave us $2,000 from playing cornhole.
Oh, wow.
Look, when you want to go raise money instead of letting chicken shit on bricks, just go play a game of cornhole. So you set the board.
Why don't you turn around so they can see you there?
You set the boards like 20, 21 feet apart,
Yep.
and then say you and I are on a team, and her and somebody else is on a team. Well, one of us will be down here, the other one will be down there,
Okay.
and whoever gets closest to the hole gets a point. Now, if I throw my 4 and then you throw and knock some of mine off, then
That's a good thing.
that's a good thing. So you can knock the other player's bags off, and if you get it in the hole, that's 3 points. First one to
Okay.
21 win.
I see.
It's a fun game.
Well, it sounds like we ought to get it set up,
Yeah.
which is why I bought
It's
these
fun
things.
playing it with my dog because he'll bring it back to you so you can play by yourself.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We don't have that here.
Now, what's
wonder
the
if I
person's
could-
name? Do you
What?
know? Do you know the person's name?
Carlene.
Who sent these?
Carlene.
It is Carlene.
I did it.
Oh. Okay.
Besides, I
Yeah, we'll play cornhole.
right. Can you jingle?
Juggle.
Juggle. No.
Oh dear. That's what I've always kept
If
after
you seen me trying to put my boots on, like I need to sit down
Service Dog Project.
Oh,
lean
yeah.
up against the wall, and
Yeah.
you'd never believe
I
with
can't
my
hear it.
balance I could ride
Oh,
a
there you go. Hi.
Oh, really? Not that great, huh?
Yeah, but they got 4 legs, I got 2.
Yeah.
I've got a green shirt on. You want to talk to me? Okay. That's me, probably. Oh, good. Yes, there's about a 2-minute delay, which screws everybody up.
Oh, hi, Benny. Where? He's on a mission. You leave
I
him
heard
alone.
you walking on my bed, he said.
We do have a good time.
Where's Jiminy?
Sound asleep.
Good. Well, here, say hello to Cindy, because she's pretty funny, too.
Hello.
She just thinks we're lovely.
Who's this?
Hey, do your people ever
Yeah.
take the dogs to cranes?
To run loose?
Yeah.
Janine takes hers. I don't, no. I don't like the beach myself.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're
We're
welcome.
damn
You're
everywhere.
welcome. Yeah, we have fun. You never know what's going to
I'm
happen.
going to the beach tomorrow.
Yeah.
I gotta take 2 or 3
Oh,
people
yes,
on a beach
without
ride.
question.
You're not taking
Yes.
on horseback.
They're wonderful.
Yeah, I-
All of them are absolutely fabulous.
That's like talking about like dog sit-ups.
Oh, that would be so nice. Where are you from? Oh my, you're out there.
She called, she wanted to talk to the
Yeah,
woman in the blue
yeah.
shirt. I remember. That's green. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Depends on what day you're tuning into, I guess.
Listen to him.
Oh, well,
Growling.
thank you. That was very nice of you to call. Oh, I will. Okay. Yeah, bye.
There we go. Okay.
It was Lori from Minnesota.
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 Okay.
All right, so we established that these are to you from you.
To me, from me. And I'm supposedly, everybody understands the directions but me, so I don't need the rule. I don't know. How do you make money out of
The
it?
rule book.
How do you make money
Did
out
you
of
just
it?
throw the, huh?
How does she make
Well,
$2,000?
if we get money for cussing in the bear jar, I'm sure somebody will pay some money to see who wins the match.
Yeah. Okay.
We could put that. We could certainly put that down there.
There you
And I'm
go.
told that I will have to allow drinking beer in the arena for it.
Ha! That'll be awesome.
Yeah,
That's-
oh, this could be.
That's going to be a
interesting.
very different thing, and it's going to be just the arena. Believe me.
Uh-huh.
And only because they said they're going to make a lot of money for a service dog project.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
And it's a
I'll
bring
be-
your own. I'm not serving it up.
All right.
I do drink, you know.
I know.
I'm the only
I
one
see your
allowed to.
bottle. I wasn't born yesterday.
Okay. You want to
Figure
start,
that
want to start reading the
If
questions?
it was there for looks, it'd still be sealed.
out. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, brother. Okay.
Observation. Okay, here we go.
Most people don't do that nowadays. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm certainly glad the cow is not limping badly.
No.
I was really worried
Okay.
about cracking her hip or something.
No, she's fine, little wild thing.
Okay. Let's see where we start. Puppy Love
Yes, the cornhole thing.
saying Laura's dad Jack made you a beautiful cornhole game for Dog Fest in 2018 or 2019. It should be around someplace. I've seen it.
It's in the G10.
Yeah. Okay.
I just didn't know what it
I
was.
in there
It is.
today. I didn't see it, but I
It
wasn't
is.
looking for it either.
Oh, Swam is saying I love Matt's dog Ace.
He's awesome.
Let's see. Gotta find the starting point here.
Bentley, I don't know what you're thinking.
It's
Well,
me.
he's getting out of here.
Welcome to Mail Call.
Hey, Larky, leave him alone. He doesn't like you.
It's-
Okay. What to say? Welcome to Mail Call, Cowboy Matt.
Thank you.
And Victoria in Canada has us at the starting point. Okay. There we go. Larky, yeah, Larky loves Matt. I know. B Short is saying she, meaning the female zebu, probably hit the door frame when she and Elvis were scared the other night.
Yes, I think that's what happened.
Yeah, he will try to touch her every day. Nice to see Matt visiting for Mail Call. Thank you, Matt, for looking at Lady Zebu's limp. How did you do that? From a distance?
Well,
I watched it on camera.
yeah.
Yeah,
all
that's
you
a
gotta
safe
do
place to be.
Is get. I always keep Elvis in between us,
Oh, okay.
and if I walk to the back of Elvis, she walks around. So with cows, it's pretty easy to control where you want them to go because you just go where you don't want them to go.
That makes
Wait a minute,
sense.
try that again. You go where you don't want them to go. They get out of your way.
Imagine like this piece of carpet right here, just this section, and that bones the cow.
Yeah?
Okay, if I want that cow to come over here, all I have to do is come over here, and the closer I get, the more pressure that goes.
Yeah.
So you know how like when you have those, how they taught you in science class that you could set up like that tulip or that paper towel rack with just the wood stick on the platform, and you'd stick those magnets on there.
I've not done this. Go
Well,
ahead.
you take magnets that got a hole in them like a washer,
Yeah?
and you put them on there. Well, if they go the way they're supposed to, they'll stick together. But if you turn one upside down, it creates friction.
Right.
So imagine if you've got two magnets in the top of a shoebox,
Yeah?
and you push that magnet around, that bubble forces that other magnet
Yeah,
away from
you're
it.
right.
So that's about the same way of how to work a cow, because if you put too much pressure, they'll go faster. But sometimes even competing in rein cow horse, which is the most dangerous western equestrian sport in the world, because you got to take a cow that's never been worked on horseback and take it down the fence. When they let that cow out in that arena, you got to box it on one end, for a second and try to get a feel for, what kind of cow you got. And then you got to take it 3/4 of the way down the arena, running full tilt. And you got to cut that thing off with that horse and just jam that horse in the ground and just ball that cow up on the fence and then take it 3/4 down the other end, turn it again, and then circle it both ways.
Oh, wow.
And, and if the horse's legs get tangled up with the cow's legs, you're all three going down.
Yeah.
So that's what
Sounds
makes
like
it so
fun.
dangerous. But sometimes even running at 30, 35 miles an hour to a cow, if you step outside of that bubble 2 feet and just veer your horse over, you don't necessarily have to go in front of that cow to get it stopped. You just have to back out of its bubble. Because if I'm in your bubble right here,
Yeah.
and I keep, irritating you, something's going to happen. But if I back off to out here, it's showing you that, hey, I'm trying to take some pressure off.
Huh.
Got that?
So cows
There's
can
going to be a
really-
demonstration
Cows
this
can be
weekend.
really stupid, but they will back off of pressure.
Oh.
Huh.
But the
Okay.
thing is, if you got a wild cow in the bunch that's just ignorant, that's what hamburger's for. Because it'll ruin the good cows. It's just like if you got a bad dog in your pack, it'll teach your
Yeah.
good dogs bad habits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Same thing with cows.
Well, around here, people don't know how to herd anything.
Oh no, I tried
It's
to
goats or chickens or anything.
Yeah. Well, I tell people, like, went out to a field and seeing a herd of Canadian geese.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I'm like, because you get them in big flocks here.
Yes,
So
we
when
do.
you go out on like the polo field and there's like 300 of them, I'm like, look, I'm going to teach you how to herd cattle. Because it's perfect because Canadian geese were, they can be so dominant, but, compared to a horse, they're going to move away.
Yeah.
But if you put too much pressure on them, they'll start flapping their wings getting ready to fly.
Yeah.
So if you got a big bunch of them and you just start moving around and you'll flank them back over this way and then you got to go over to this side and start pushing them over. And then by the time you do that, they start wandering back over here. So you just start weaving back and forth, weaving back and forth. And then when I'm ready and I got them moved in the corner I want, then I just canter right in the middle of them and they just fly everywhere.
Okay.
Okay. But city folk don't know that.
Right.
Oh.
Well, they don't know. Like, I tried to get hooked up with that job to move the cattle over at Appleton.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. And they were like, well, how you going to do it? And I'm, with a cow, dog, and a horse? Oh, no. Oh, no. And I'm like, what's the matter with you people? They get out there on foot and use four-wheelers like, yeah, cow. Good Lord.
No, not the old-fashioned way.
Mm-mm.
Well, I've watched people try and get our chickens in, and they
Oh.
don't understand.
It's the same
It's
principle.
the same thing. They'll go away from whatever eye. If you're looking in this eye, that
Yeah.
animal's going to go that direction.
Right.
But that's hard to teach city folk.
Oh, yeah.
You give herding lessons
Oh, I
with the
could.
chickens.
Yeah, I have not been successful herding chickens. I go around the other way and sneak up behind them and
Well,
try
that-
to push them in the door that way.
Oh, yeah, but if you put too much pressure, they panic and they don't go where you want them to go.
Yeah.
Like with a cow, you can have two 12-foot gates wide open. You push the cow to that corner and then you wait. Because if you force them to try to find that opening, they can be looking right at it and not see it.
Oh boy.
So you got to wait until they get ready and say, oh, it's open. It's like a bunch of 14-year-old blondes in the bathroom,
Oh boy.
Okay.
Now Swan is telling us that you have packages and mail here, but I'm not aware of that. You got
I think that was talking about the mail that got stacked up that I got,
Yeah,
a couple days
yeah.
ago.
yeah. Anything I've seen for you has gone up there, and you've got it. So I think we're caught up with
Yeah,
that.
we're caught up, I believe.
I'll pass through. Nice to see Nina in Sweden. Nice to see you, Matt. BLH is saying Fred has grown so much. He really behaved in the house last night and seemed very calm for his first night visiting.
Fred's a nice dog.
Yeah, he
Isn't
is.
he?
He's a nice dog. I
He's
think
the
that,
black and white one, isn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah. He's
that's a black. He's the black and white
Oh
one.
yeah.
Every goddamn dog on the property is black and white.
Yeah.
Now we're getting racial.
Let's
Where's
see.
Barky?
What do we got?
That's no. I take that back. We have gray ones. You're right.
Yeah.
Merles.
Yeah.
Oh, Puppy Love was saying, I was going to suggest you clean your backup camera, but Matt beat me to it. Fluffy
It's not
says,
clear today. That's going to be hysterical.
It is. It looks brand new. Even if you walk out there, just start your car and put it
I'm
in
going to
the
try it.
I already did.
Did you?
That's how I knew it was clean. I didn't just clean it off. I went in there and started it and went to back it up.
Oh dear.
okay, Roxy's mom, I got it.
What's that?
And then May is saying, well, my local dog walk just got more interesting. The route means going through a field which sometimes contains cattle, and someone walking their dog told me the other day that they had been chased by those cattle. My electric wheelchair cannot outrun cattle, so now it's a matter of hope the cattle are down the other end of the field, as I can then follow the path that keeps me at the end of the field that I have to enter. You can either go left through just the end of the field or go straight on right through the middle of the field, then left when you get down to the other end. I can't walk the dogs through the woods instead, as the paths get very muddy at this time of the year. We've had lots of rain recently, and it's meant to rain the rest of the week, so I'll not be able to go into the woods for a while. Oh well, I guess I get an adventure every day.
Yeah, 'cause you don't want to go, if cows
You don't wanna
aren't
get-
broke to a dog, like you have to, like I have to send my dog out with a herd of cows and just tell him to bite them.
Yeah.
So they know, because naturally they stick together and they charge.
You charge the dog.
So, yeah, if they're in a wheelchair and next thing you know, the Great Dane's running to you, going to save me, you know, you got a lot of pissed off cows heading your way.
Okay.
Oh God.
Lila May says cornhole, the next bar mitzvah.
I think
Ah.
that's, well, never mind. Oh, shit.
Carla's saying, I would have loved to see Matt check the Zebu's leg. Did anyone see it on cam?
Did you see the
What, baby?
decorations we got from my horse?
What is that, this?
Yeah.
Is that what they are? Yeah.
Oh, I bet she'll love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's for Christmas. We're supposed to put
Okay.
them on.
Okay, coming to SDP in 2022, cornhole tournament. How was your day? Indy Dunes is saying, hi, Carlene, Cindy, and Matt. How was your day after the storm? It isn't after yet.
what storm? It's still
It's
going.
still
What's going
going.
on?
The wind has died down a lot.
Yeah.
We didn't lose any trees though, did we?
No.
No.
I never saw any real heavy wind around here.
We
I
had
got
it.
hit yesterday pulling in after I went to Critzy's barn, and I come back. I was just right where you park at Hood Pond.
Yeah.
Made it like, I don't know, 25, 30 feet past there,
Uh-oh.
and all of a sudden a branch fell. Had to be this big around.
I know,
Hit the
puppy.
corner of my windshield. I thought somebody threw a rock at me. It came out of
Gee.
nowhere. Scared the piss out of me. I thought, oh God, that's all I need is a cracked windshield, but it didn't crack. Hey!
See, that's
Okay, that works.
voice of authority on that one.
Yep, I'll have to practice that.
Hey!
He doesn't quite know what to make of it.
He's learning quick.
Where is Matt from?
West Virginia.
Yeah.
Did you get supper?
No. Knock it off!
Swan would like to know, where is Ace during the day while you're working?
Where is
He,
he?
Ace.
if I can take him some places with me, I will.
Yep.
But I either stick him in the kennel or leave him in the training room depending on how long I'm gonna be gone.
Ah.
But he's like semi-retired.
Oh. How old is Ace?
He'll be 8 this November, and typically border collies work until they're about, what, anywhere from 7 to 9 before, and he's already started to slow down.
Oh.
And I don't know, I only like letting him play around horses that I know aren't going to do anything or try anything.
Yeah.
Cause
Be
he's,
careful with the donkeys.
oh, he's, I don't worry about him and donkeys because he's smarter than they are. He knows what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, well, donkeys are bred to kill dogs, so.
Yeah, well, he knows donkeys don't like him.
Oh, okay.
I
that's
didn't
fine.
know that. Donkeys don't like dogs?
Oh, no.
Donkeys are bred to kill dogs.
I did
That's
not
why
know
I like
that.
in West Virginia and stuff, where the woods and the hills are. I mean, you ain't gonna go out there every day checking on your cows, because most guys that have cows don't like horses.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, they're
Yeah.
just cattle farmers.
Yeah.
And so they'll find a mean mule or donkey and turn it out to guard the cows.
Oh.
Because when they go to calving and stuff like that, like if it's a heifer and it's having trouble, they'll have that donkey out there, and that donkey will protect it from coyotes and wild dogs.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, my stud donkey killed a dog here
Oh yeah,
a long time ago.
Really?
they'll sit there and they'll be eating like if you got a
That's
grass
right,
field,
like, there's nothing
and,
wrong.
yeah, nothing to
just-
see here,
yeah,
and they're just waiting.
And that
for-
dog comes in and bounces around,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden, chunk, snap, and it's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
they'll
so they
grab
don't-
it right by the back of the neck and shake it until
Shake
it
it.
breaks
Oh,
its
they
head.
don't kick it.
Oh,
They
they'll
go
stomp
after
it too if they.
Oh, wow. I
They'll
did
bite it,
not know
pin
that.
it down, and stomp it at the same
Well,
time.
probably. Yes, we know that part because one tried to do that to me once.
Oh,
good
Pushed me
heavens.
backwards into a manure pile. I'd be dead. When Janine heard me screaming,
Oh, my
my husband was
gosh.
there, 10 feet away, and just thought it was a normal noise. Me drowning in the manure pile. But the donkey had a hold of my rib cage and it ducked his feet and was pushing.
Oh, my
And it was a
gosh.
manure puddle. And,
Oh, my. Oh, wow.
but Janine heard me screaming.
hey!
Thank goodness.
That was not here. That was at Linfield.
Betsy in Nevada says, Matt, the bull riding bulls seem to know where to go after their performance most of the time.
Well, they train them to know where to go.
Yeah. I used to like watching it when they didn't know where to go, but now it's a professional thing and time is on the money. And
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, even for the bull owners, it's in their best interest to teach the bull where to go, because you don't want your athlete getting roped and dallied off and drugged, by a couple horses, and then if he ends up being too dangerous, which the longer they stay out there, the more pissed off and dangerous they get.
yeah,
Then they get too dangerous, then you got to retire them. Like Bodacious, how many people where he did that head flinging thing where
Yeah.
he broke Tough Heaterman's face? They injured too many cowboys, and then they're like, "Oh, we got to retire you."
Yeah. What do they make for riding?
They'll pay $1 million at the futurity now, and then for the bull.
For the bull, right?
Yeah, and then $1 million for whatever bull of the year, world champion bull of the year, and then world champion cowboy, he gets $1 million.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
They started the PBR, broke off on their own. Gosh, what year was it? I've watched it, but it was 7 or 8 of them got together in a hotel room, and they asked for $1,000 a piece to start the PBR, and people
Wow.
were like, "Oh, you'll never make it on your own." And Jerome Davis, which he got paralyzed from the chest down,
Uh-huh.
because he got bucked off and I think stepped on or something like that. Whatever, got knocked out, and
Yeah.
now he's paralyzed. And he was one of the founding members, and he could only come up with $500 and said, "I think I can get the other 500," and he did. Now, they're worth freaking millions, all of them.
Wow.
Gee.
Wow.
Elaine Van Tull, who's in the United Kingdom, says, "Love your accent, Matt."
Thank you. I'm sure
Says-
you have an interesting one as well.
She says, "Meant to say I'm watching you from the UK." And Tori in the Midwest, "Great barn report. Thank you, Matt. Look forward to your next report. Same time, same place." Yeah, I understand Roxy's mom. I got it. Be short. Let's see. Carlene, did anyone clean the two crocheted ear masks that came from the estate sale by Anita?
Yeah, we've got it. So we've got them somewhere. It's for the horse's ears for flies.
Okay.
There.
Let's see. Hi, Carl. This is from Pico. Hi, Carlene, Cindy, and Matt. You all discussed the whorls on a horse's forehead, determining their personalities. Do you think it's the same with people's cowlicks?
That has not been tested.
Carl says we may have to contribute to the swear jar today, maybe.
What's this? Oh,
Yeah.
Talking about me.
We should keep that in a more prominent place. It could stand to make a lot of money for us.
well, sometimes people send me money so I can pay off the swear bear.
There you go.
You know, it's in the corner there. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the swear bear, and he doesn't have nearly as much money in him as he should. We gotta dust him off. Ducky says, "I'm still wondering if Ace was in a TV show."
He was.
He was?
Yeah.
Oh, what TV show?
Farmhouse Fixer, Jonathan Knight show.
Oh my gosh.
Because I ride for his mother.
Oh.
So he was in season 1, episode 4.
Oh my
In
gosh.
the beginning.
Okay, you get that, Ducky? Swan saying donkeys kill coyotes.
Yeah.
Crafty is asking if the tragic dog and donkey incident was before SDP was started.
Yes, it was.
What does Wilson
It was my
want?
driving donkeys, and he had babies out here in the field, and it was a Samoyed.
Oh,
What?
A Samoyed, one of those white dogs,
Oh, yeah.
and he killed it.
oh God.
I didn't see that as tragic. I was very pleased that nothing else happened.
What does Wilson want? Wilson wants all the attention. May says, "At least I know to let my dogs off leash if the cattle do start chasing them. Every year I hear of a few people badly injured or killed who were out walking their dogs and followed a path through a field containing cattle. The cattle started coming after the dogs, and the person kept the dogs on leash, thinking they were protecting their dogs. Even my 16-year-old dog can move faster than a human running when she needs to, so she would be fine. My other dog would no doubt get me in trouble, though, as she is protective of me." I didn't realize cattle were aggressive. I did not know.
Yeah, up here in the north,
I thought
they're
they
not
just...
aggressive at all because they're milk cows.
Yeah, okay.
You know, they just stand around and stink.
Yeah.
But no, down south, that's why I'm cautious even with Elvis. Like, I don't like him within my 2-foot bubble unless I start, I initiate it. Because those humps on their backs, that means they have Brahma blood in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
I've seen babies just as tall as the little Zebu, the regular size Brahmas, because they ain't much bigger than Elvis,
Yeah.
and they're really lean.
Yeah.
But they're like got the temperament of a yellow jacket.
Really?
Oh yeah, I've seen little ones will sit there and just run at you and just do a flying headbutt.
Wow.
Oh yeah, like just the sorting calves are about the size of your dogs.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take long. You rattle one's cage a couple times, he's coming at you. So you better learn how to jump the fence or get the hell out of the way.
Learn
They
how to,
are not
how to
nice.
run.
And that's why you see my bullwhip. That's used for cattle. And that's why I got the dog. When I tell that dog to take hold, he will rip a cow's face up.
Oh
Really?
boy.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's why they have, they call it rat shot. They'll have their pistols and they'll shoot like little shards of lead in their face and powder, burn their nose when they're charging. Because if you can't get your whip out in time and it's charging you, because sometimes you won't even see it. You'll just hear it coming like a freight train.
Yeah.
Through them palmettos and stuff.
Yeah.
And them old cowboys will be like, you turn your horse and run, and your ass ain't never coming out here again.
Uh-huh.
Because if you teach that cow or that bull that you're scared and you're going to run from it, then they're going to have to shoot it because he's going to chase everything.
Yeah, interesting.
Because bulls are real temperamental, and mama cows, woo, yeah, they ain't fun neither.
Dr. Paul will talk about that because they have
Really?
beef cattle and then
Yeah.
he's got, dairy
Yeah.
cattle. And the beef cattle are an entirely different animal.
But see, you think about it though. You think about like beef cows, unless they're coming in, once or twice a year getting vaccinated, unless you're going out
Yeah.
there and checking your herd, and one of them gets sick. Typically a farmer will bring them all in and run them through the chute until he gets that one so he can doctor it. But dairy cows, they get handled every day.
Yeah.
That's why they're calm. But if you don't get handled every day, or you don't get handled at all, that's why they have the spring and the summer, or the spring and the fall, roundups. Because what they want to do is vaccinate and castrate the little, the calves and stuff before they get too big to handle.
Yeah.
Because, handling one that's the same size as, a 14-month-old puppy, I mean, that thing will still kick fire out of you.
Yeah.
But it's a lot better than one that's the size of one of your full-grown dogs kicking at you.
Yeah.
Someone here has an idea.
What?
How about Matt puts the pasta machine together?
You don't want to have that pasta.
Yeah. And Elaine in the UK
I forgot about it.
is saying that her accent is from the West Country over here in the UK, a mix between a farmer and a pirate. I'm from Bristol originally. We used to have a lot of farms where I came from, all gone now.
That sounds cool.
Christ, they can't
And
lose all the farms. What are they all eating?
God, and Nina in Sweden says, I have a question for Matt. With Taxi, that no one comes and takes her food. When she eats, she turns her head back and looks left, eats a little, and turns the head back to the right all the time she's eating. Do you think she's warning other animals off?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
the boss.
Yeah. And
Now,
she's-
she'll let Huxley eat with her for a little bit. But, yeah, she's telling the goats, the donkeys don't even try it. But the goats are so pushy, like with Freedom, where Freedom will let them eat with her sometimes. Like Freedom's got to physically bite them or physically kick at them to say, all right, I've had enough, get out of my damn food.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, Taxi's a bully.
Yeah.
She's
It's
She's a
funny
bully.
because it's the total opposite from how they are on the ground to how they are on their back. You know what I mean? Because she can be so jumpy and so silly about crap when you're on the ground.
Yeah.
But when you get on her back, nothing rattles her.
Yeah.
So I can deal with that.
Figment says, hello from California. Sent an email regarding a Facebook birthday fundraiser I did. We'll have to look for that. And Allie in Maine is asking if you've decided to breed Cece Capri.
That whole topic of breeding is it's up in the air. We need to get some straight answers on it.
Okay. So no decision on
The
that.
report we get even on Cece, this is one of Sizzle's puppies.
Yeah.
She's fine. Her heart is fine. It's working fine. Everything, but it's going backwards, and it works fine backwards. And so, therefore, my option is, I don't want to get involved. But the veterinarian is saying she's fine, and she may have puppies that have her heart that goes backwards,
Right.
and they'll be fine.
Now, what's a heart that goes backwards?
The valves are just in opposite
In
directions.
reverse.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
in reverse.
Okay.
It seems to be fine.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The veterinarians are all talking to each other.
Mm.
You never know. I mean, with genetics and, I mean, it can be like, just be like people, you won't have a redhead in the family for 4 generations and all of a sudden 2 blondes got a ginger baby,
You must have read my email this morning.
No, I did not.
Oh my, because my mother had blonde hair and then white hair. My father had black. And my 2 sisters are brown, like my mother. And I had red hair.
I had red hair when I was a baby.
Where did the red hair come from was the question my father was constantly accosted with when they did his poker parties and things. So he'd grow his beard, and he had a red beard.
Yeah. See, mine, when it grows out, you see it, I mean, it'll have some gray, it'll have some brown, it'll have a red tint to it. But when I was little, I had red hair like Carrot Top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was not Carrot Top. I was more the mahogany type. Auburn.
Lila May asks, does Elvis have a separate grain bowl? They were headbutting over one bowl this morning.
I feed them in 2 different piles, and sometimes I feed them together because Elvis will let her eat.
Oh,
and she don't
okay.
need to eat that much anyway
Okay.
with her size.
Is there anything we should feed her to bulk her up? Should we get some cow food?
You get some calf manna to give to her.
That would be good.
Yeah, and get it. I don't know if the co-op has it. I'm sure they do.
Oh, they must have it.
Yeah.
I've used it before.
Yeah, that's what I do to put on weight on horses.
Yeah?
It puts weight on them.
Why don't we get a bag of that tomorrow?
Okay.
That'd
I
be
gotta
good.
get grain again. Hey, did you order hay?
No, you didn't tell me I needed
I
it.
did so like 3-4 days ago.
Uh-oh.
Well, you can
How
call
much
them in
have
the
you got?
morning. They deliver tomorrow. So if we call them in
okay.
the morning, we might get on there.
But
But it's not gonna rain. But
They just were here just yesterday, was it?
no,
They were all sleeping down at the.
who was sleeping?
They were sleeping at the boat ramp. Dodge Grain. The truck was down there for over an hour
Sleeping at the boat ramp?
at the boat ramp,
Huh.
and they had a delivery for us.
Well, what'd they do with it?
I don't know.
Because they didn't drop it off.
Huh. All right.
I got like 3 or 4 bales upstairs. Like I said, because remember the other day I told you how much hay we're going through a day?
Yeah, it was 3 bales a day or something.
3 to 5 bales a day.
3 to 5.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll lead that out quick.
Yeah.
Well,
And somebody was telling me today that the co-op is starting to have a hay shortage.
Oh, gee. What happens then?
You gotta start getting trucked in from other states.
Oh, boy.
And then it
it goes all
doubles
out.
in price,
Janine's still got more of those round bales.
Yeah, but after they've had good hay, they don't want to eat.
I know.
I'm sorry, but that shit hay. That's why that round bale lasted so long, because between me feeding the horses and then if they're going to eat with the goats, I can't say, okay, goats, you eat this hay while the horses eat that hay. Well, once they got good hay, they don't want to eat junk.
Yeah.
Oh, Fluffy's asking, how are the gold balls going on the little zebu?
There you are.
Have you seen these? These are for the little zebu.
That's funny. I
Yeah.
didn't know they were in.
Yeah. Don't you have to have a hole drilled in? Oh, there is
There's
one.
a hole.
Yeah. That's for her horns.
That'll be,
I
that'll
hear
be a
you.
stinger, but it won't be a stabber.
Yeah. I will make a note for hay and 1 bag of cow fattener.
My
You
daughter.
ever trim their horns?
No, I don't do anything.
You just stick them over the tip and
Yeah.
throw them in?
Well, they gotta shape it a little
Hello.
That's
hello,
what I
hello,
mean.
hello, hello.
bit. Brian does it.
Oh, does he?
Oh, of course we got a tranquilizer.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
You've got to drop them.
Yeah. There's my bunny.
Ducky wants to know, did Matt enjoy the fair? Was he riding the bull very slowly?
Yes, I was. I lasted on the bull for 58 seconds the first time, and
What is this, a mechanical?
yeah, I ain't getting on no real bull. Piss on that. That's stupid. If I wanna get an itch to ride a bull, then I'll watch PBR and watch somebody else get broken. It ain't gonna be me.
Ah. Now, have you thought about supper at all?
What have we got?
There's chicken cordon bleu in there.
That's good.
There's some haddock, and there's miso cod.
Hmm.
So there's 3.
Cod, I guess. I had something for.
Very comfortable, Jiminy. Just the right height. And he doesn't seem to mind.
What's with the cod? Anything interesting?
I didn't look to see what was in there
Canned
with it.
potatoes or something?
I'll have to look to see what's in there. There's a nice picture of Taxi. All right, well, we should probably call it a night. You've got a meeting at 6:30.
I have a meeting at 6:30.
And you've got to have dinner, so
Yes. Okay. Why don't you say us goodbye?
yes.
I got somebody coming Friday from 2 hours
Hold on.
away to look at Huxley. I told him Friday, they
Okay.
can give
Get
me
the
time
sound
to,
up.
Yeah.
give me time
Good
to
night,
ride,
everybody.
but then
Thank
it's
you.
like with this weather, it's like, oh, okay.